Hey, look who's here. Sit down, sit down. I gotta say a few things before they bring out the pasta. Have you ate here before? I know the owner. We go way back. I just came here with Dan Virson from the DVG Game Company. What a guy. He's had more than 60 games published in the last 20 years. He really knows what he's doing. He wanted me to talk to you a bit about his new project and your new position in the family. So you're a boss now, see, and there's some things you gotta know, or you're gonna get yourself whacked. As you might have heard, the old man in charge in New York he's gone, you know what I mean? So we gotta figure out who moves up the ladder. To move up, you gotta make a reputation so the other bosses fall in line. They ain't gonna follow nobody who hasn't gotten his hands dirty. Oh, wait a second, here comes the spaghetti. So like I was saying, you gotta smack around a few guys, earn their respect, and you'll come out on top. Otherwise, well, it was nice knowing you. Hey, pass the meatballs already. I'm starving over here. Grazie for the meatballs. Anyway, let's talk about what's in front of you. You gotta get out there and start earning. You do that by muscling in on the neighborhood civilians. If one of 'em owns a pizza parlor, you walk in, rough him up a little, and pretty soon he's handing over a thick envelope filled with money every week. Get enough of the little guys handing over envelopes, and you got yourself an empire. It goes without saying that the other bosses will be doing the same. But hey, accidents happen, you know? All kinds of things can happen. Windows get busted, fires can spring up from bad wiring, and you'd be surprised how many things can cause a building to explode with disastrous consequences. When the time is right, you gotta make your big move. You gotta whack another boss. If you can pull that off, all the other bosses fall in line, and people will start calling you the Godfather. One second, here comes the waitress. Hey, honey, bring on another bottle of vino. My friend here looks like he could use a glass. What's that? Oh, yeah, now don't worry about playing with the wife and kids. You can see the artwork for the game right here. This is a family game, capiche? Now, let's talk about this Kickstarter outfit. They're one of those, internet things. They raise money for good causes, like ours. Civilians visit Kickstarter and pledge some cash for our project. In return, they get rewards like their name on the boxes or copies of the game. You can even own a piece of the neighborhood by having their name plastered on a card, or even their likeness put on a boss card, if you can believe that. Once we get all the money we need, the money moves. That way nobody takes what isn't theirs. Remember Eight-Finger Sal? He had to be told twice to keep his hands off what wasn't his. And now, this is an all-or-nothing deal. If we don't get all the money in 90 days, no money moves, and the whole deal disappears like it never was. Let me tell you your part in all this. If you're willing to make a contribution, they'll make it worth your while. Like an offer you can't refuse, as they say. If you want to see more of their games, go to www.dvg.com. Hey, where's that wine? I'm dying of thirst over here.